It's just about time to install the kitchen cabinets. So much preparation and work has been done up to this point. Early in the process, we had to plan out the layout of the kitchen, which meant deciding on where to get the cabinets. After working through several options, we decided to go with IKEA. They have a program on their website where you're able to design your kitchen to fit your space. The program is a bit difficult to figure out and runs kind of slow, but it makes it possible to design your kitchen yourself. After many revisions and edits, here is our final design. It has all the features we want, including tons of storage, glass cabinets, and a peninsula. This plan was finalized very early in the process, so I know the exact location of the window, all the outlets, and new plumbing. When the cabinets were delivered, I spent a few days going through all the packages to make sure everything was accounted for, which is important to do because a few things were missing. Our order was made up of 212 pieces. Before installing the cabinets, there were still a few things to do. First thing was to install all the electrical outlets. Up until now, the wiring was still just sticking out of the wall. While I'm installing electrical outlets, let's go over the list of things completed in this room up to this point. I demoed the entire kitchen to the studs, installed a new bay window with new framing, ran all new electrical, added a gas line for the stove, ran water lines to the fridge and pot filler above the stove, put up new sheathing and drywall on the studs, slapped on a new ceiling, ripped out the old floor and pulled up approximately 1 million nails, moved a door, widened a doorway, fixed broken floorboards, moved a subfloor vent, transformed the fireplace, painted all the walls and ceiling. Am I missing something? Probably. It's been quite a process to get to this point. Okay, all the electrical outlets are in and ready. The very last thing I need to do before the cabinets go in is put down a plastic sheet underneath where the cabinets will go. This will double as both a vapor barrier and a critter barrier to prevent any unwanted pests from creeping up from the subfloor. I tacked it to the bottom of the drywall and the floorboards, making sure it covered enough area to be overlapped by the new floor. I did not install the cabinets myself. This was something best left to the professionals, and man did they do a bang-up job. These two guys cranked it out in 2 days, and came back a short third day a little while later to put on a few finishing touches. They worked fast. I was working on other things trying to maximize my time, but I checked in at least every hour to see how they were doing. It's crazy to see how in just a matter of a few hours, they were able to get a bunch of the cabinets put in place. At the end of the first day, you could see the kitchen starting to take shape. On day 2 of the cabinets, I was busy helping with the floors, so I wasn't able to document the cabinet process as well, but by the end of day 2, it was ready for the next steps of the process. Before the final pieces of the cabinets could be installed, we needed to have the countertops installed, and then I needed to put on the tile backsplash. The countertops was an interesting process. The guys came, made a template of the counters using wood strips, and came back a week and a half later with finished countertops. We went with quartz countertops. They put on a plywood base, and then glued the countertops to the plywood, using shims to make sure the seams were nearly invisible. With the cabinets and countertops in place, it was my turn to get back to work and start installing the tile. I'll cover the tiling in another video. Okay, that's it for now. See ya.